And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Starting off this segment again with the fire danger graphic. Still very high to extreme fire danger up here in the upper Yukon Valley areas. And then kind of a zone of high fire danger for spruce extending across the Koyukuk in toward the Kobuk Valley and then back up here in the Noatak Valley. A little bit there on the Seward Peninsula with some nice warm temperatures today. This is the forecast for tomorrow, and also down here over the southwest interior, some high fire danger there. Just about low everywhere else, still medium to high in the Susitna Valley, areas of the Susitna Valley and western Kenai Peninsula. And looking at satellite imagery, we've got kind of a weak front extending here along the North Gulf Coast down across the Panhandle and down into another development farther to the south there. And then a wave here forming along that frontal boundary here, moving westward. Otherwise to the north here in the higher fire danger zone there, you can see it was mostly clear. Mild temperatures again, even in the interior here with the more solid cloud cover. A lot of 70s and temperatures up near 80 in some locations there, along with developing showers in the afternoon with scattered thunderstorms. And some clouds here along the southwest coast. A lot of clouds out over the Alaska Peninsula from Kodiak Island all the way out to the eastern Aleutians. Western Aleutians, more clouds with no really organized storms out over the Bering Sea. Pretty quiet weather pattern continues out in that area. And as you can see on the chart here, storm-free over the Bering Sea with weak high pressure down over the western Aleutians, keeping winds light and conditions dry. Weak trough up in here. Just north of the western Aleutians, and that's about it. You get in some scattered showers here from the eastern Aleutians up toward the southwest coast. And then again, shower activity moving from east to west here across the interior and developing thunderstorms in areas. Bettles had some thunder in the area there this afternoon at mid-afternoon, as well as other areas here with showers at Indian Mountain over the eastern interior as well. This weak front continued to bring some now light rain for Kodiak Island at times, kind of off and on there. Cloudy skies and occasionally foggy conditions there up along the North Gulf Coast. Southern Kenai Peninsula, mostly along the Gulf of Alaska here, and then light rain falling over much of the southeast coast during the day today. This main low center just south of the Alaska Peninsula. Tonight it will slip a little bit farther to the south there. Should be a dry night for Kodiak Island, maybe still a few showers around. Same thing for the southern southeast coast. This development down here will take off to the northeast and pass near or just south of the Queen Charlotte Islands. That'll begin to nudge some more moisture and rainfall up into the southern southeast coast. Otherwise, variably cloudy skies with some diminishing shower and thunderstorm activity in the interior, staying dry up to the north there. Maybe some low clouds and fog along the eastern Arctic coast with better conditions off to the west. And the quiet pattern continues out over the Bering Sea. And that continues into Tuesday as well. Just a weak trough out here is about all I could find to put on the chart here. Another one up toward Russia. And then some isolated showers possible for the eastern Aleutians. Winds light across the entire area, northward into the Bering Strait. A little breezy on the eastern Arctic coast, northeast winds there. But from the Brooks Range into the interior, very light winds. Showers again tomorrow afternoon, scattered thunderstorms developing, especially along this trough here over the Kuskokwim Valley, back up into the main low center just east of the Seward Peninsula. And then afternoon showers and thunderstorms again developing in the afternoon for the eastern and southeast interior, and kind of a mostly cloudy day for southern Alaska, Cook Inlet, Mananuska-Susitna Valley into Prince William Sound with a few showers around, again over the mountainous terrain, mostly in the afternoon hours. Same thing for the Copper River Basin. North Gulf Coast, mostly dry, and this system takes off into Canada there, leaving behind a trough with lingering showers over the southern panhandle, but dry up to the north, and again with light winds as this system continues to drop off to the south and then drift eastward here, really out of the picture now, late Tuesday and Wednesday. Still a weak trough here, keeps a chance of a shower or two over the southeast coast, but really looking for more in the way of some clearing and dry conditions with light winds for the panhandle. Area moisture sliding from east to west again here, bringing an area of rain and showers into northern Cook Inlet, up across the Mananuska-Susitna Valley to the Alaska Range, extending back into the Copper River Basin, becoming showery north of the Alaska Range, and then back into the sunshine, say from the White Mountains northward to the upper Yukon Valley, mostly sunny and warm again. Same thing for the Arctic coast and North Slope. A lot of sunshine, actually even into the Brooks Range. Scattered showers here over the northwest interior, scattered sunshine over the southwest interior with some high pressure over the eastern Aleutians. Alaska Peninsula could be some clearing there with light winds. Ridging up to the southwest coast. Now, should produce some sun breaks here for that area in the afternoon. And finally, a stronger system showing up out west there with some increasing wind and rain pushing into the far western Aleutians. Lows for tonight in the 20s and lower 30s for the North Slope and Arctic coast. Otherwise, mostly in the 50s here in the central interior, 45 to 50, southern Alaska, 30s for the Bering Sea and the Aleutians, and in the 40s for the southeast coast. Highs for tomorrow, 70s again, 59 at Nome. That's down about 18 degrees from your high today of 77, at least up until about 3 or 4 this afternoon. And lower 70s here to mid 70s in some areas. Central interior, south of the Alaska Range though, mostly in the 50s, near 60 in the Copper River Basin, and 60s northern Panhandle with lower to mid 50s down to the south with more clouds and showers in that area, near 50 for Kodiak Island, and upper 40s and lower 50s for the Aleutians and Alaska Peninsula. And for the lows, Wednesday morning, upper 20s to lower 30s for the Arctic coast and North Slope areas, otherwise in the 50s again here in the interior. And east side, though, getting down into the 40s, mid 40s here for Copper River Basin, 45 to 50 south central Alaska, and then some cooler 30s here out toward the southwest coast into the Yukon Delta, lower 30s for St. Lawrence Island, and 35 to 40 from the Pribilofs down to the Aleutians. And for the afternoon highs on Wednesday, 50s for the Panhandle there, 55 to 60 more or less, and lower 60s Copper River Basin. 55 to 60 for south central Alaska, 60s and lower 70s again over the interior. Warmest areas from the Kobuk Valley there eastward into the Yukon Flats, where you could push 80 degrees again, especially around places like Chalkyitsik.